it's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Just finished watching the match. Barcelona draw on the night 1-1 with PSG at the Parc des Princes, but lose 5-2 on aggregate and are officially out of the Champions League in the round 16, I believe for the first time since under Frank Rijkaard. Before I get into this match review, I want to give full credit to the team and to Ronald Koeman tonight. They went to Paris and they put in a fight. But overall, the story of our season is that we did not finish our chances on the night. Starting lineups on the screen right now, and Koeman went big and he went bold and he went with that three at the back. He went with Ter Stegen in goal, Mingueza, De Jong as that central center back with Lenglet. Wing backs were Des and Jordi Alba. Two in the middle were Busquets and Pedri, and the three up front were Dembele, Messi, and Antoine Griezmann. First goal on the night actually came from PSG. It was a penalty. It was a penalty given away by Lenglet again for the fifth time this season from him. Was it a penalty? I think it was very harsh, but in the end, the referee gave it and gave a yellow card. I think the red yellow card is, disgrace. That's no way that's a yellow. But he gave the penalty. Mbappe sent Ter Stegen the wrong way, and he made it 1-0. But really, that goal didn't really mean anything because Barcelona still needed 4 goals. Second goal came in from Leonardo Messi. It was just a few minutes after that penalty. Messi's just, 30 yards out and just absolutely just smashes it into the top corner against Keylor Navas. What a goal that is. That is a goal that would define starting a comeback. It was an absolutely world-class goal from Lionel Messi. Gave Barcelona some hope. We got that one goal that we needed in the first half that we all thought that we should have gotten, and that made it 1-1. Just before halftime, Barcelona did get a penalty from Griezmann after a tackle by Kurzawa inside the box, and Messi actually missed the penalty. It was a brilliant save from Keylor Navas, hit the crossbar, then went out. I thought it would went in, as you can see from my reaction. I don't know why, but I thought it went in. Then it went out. The penalty should have been retaken because Verratti was inside the box and he was the player that cleared the penalty, that put it out for a corner. Poor from VAR again. I don't know, you have 500 angles and you can't see that, but Twitter can see that in 10 seconds. It's just beyond me. That was just absolutely poor from VAR. The penalty should have been retaken, but that was a big turning point in the match. Overall, the team performance on the night, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. The team came out and they knew that they could make this comeback, and that's the most important thing. In the first half, they absolutely killed PSG. In that first half, we played scintillating football, just attacking, chance after chance. Dembele missing 3 1v1s, Des hitting the crossbar, Busquets hitting the post, Messi missing the penalties, chance after chance. If we played every single game this season like we did in that first half, we'd be top of the league by 10 points. We would have killed PSG. We would have won the Super Cup. We would have won, be in the Copa del Rey final already. That first half was absolutely brilliant. The problem was, in the second half, there was a big drop off. For the first 20 minutes of that second half, we did absolutely nothing. Then I realized, oh damn, we need to come back, and it's 20 minutes to go. Let's, crank up the gear. Koeman subs did come a little bit late, which if he made them early, maybe would have given the team a big boost. But the team performance tonight, you have to give it 9 out of 10 because they came out, they fought until the very end, and I will absolutely give them full credit for that. Let's now get into the player ratings. We're going to start off with Ter Stegen in goal. I'll give Ter Stegen a 6 out of 10. Didn't really have to do much. Had to face one shot, which was the penalty, and then unfortunately he dove the wrong way. Penalties are always 50-50, so I'll discredit him for that. Didn't have any shots on him in the game, so pretty quiet game from him. Passed the ball out maybe a few times, so I'll give him an average 6 out of 10. Into the center backs now. We're starting off with the right center back, that was Oscar Mingueza. I'll give Mingueza a 7. I thought he did very well. Now let me know down in the comments below, was his substitution a tactical one, or was he injured? I have no idea. All of a sudden I just seen him being subbed out for Firpo. Was it because he's on a yellow card and Koeman didn't want to take any risk? I felt like he absolutely dealt with Mbappe in that first half, then got that yellow card, then almost got a red card, so then Koeman took him off. I'm not too sure, but during the game that he played, Mingueza, I thought he did very well, and I would definitely give him a 7 out of 10. Into the center back, and it was Frankie De Jong. I'll give De Jong as well a 7 out of 10. Did very well on the night. Every time the PSG players attacked, he did very well. He played that position to perfection. PSG didn't really have that many attacks, as we all know. We were the team that were supposed to go out there and score 4 goals, so the defense today didn't really have to do much. So De Jong, for sure, I'd give him a 7 out of 10. Now into the left center back, which was Clément Lenglet, I'm going to give Lenglet a 5 out of 10. First of all, if we're basing it on his performance, I'd give him a 6. But, conceded a penalty, which you have to give, you have to deduct marks for. So I'll give him a 5. I felt like in the game, his passing out from the back was very well. His controlling from, the goal kicks or, the cleared balls were very well. But every time he was asked to defend, he was crap. He got spun by Mbappe in the final minutes of the game when Mbappe skied his chance. He got absolutely turned. And in the box, he conceded a penalty again. What's this, a 7th penalty he conceded this season? It's getting ridiculous now. Barcelona need a center back. Lenglet is just not good enough at the top level. Overall, if you think about it, Lenglet did cause us this tie. In that first leg, he was absolutely dog water. And this game, he conceded a penalty. So overall, a 5 out of 10 in this match. Into the wing backs now, we'll start off with Serginho Des. I'll give Serginho Des a 6.5 out of 10. Thought he did well in that first half. Of course, got subbed off in the 65th minute. hit the crossbar. I felt like in the defensive aspect of the game he was doing well, but in the final third just missed something, that little, extra pizzazz. But I think overall in the game he did very well for the time he played, so probably give me, a 6.57 out of 10. In the left wing back was Jordi Alba. I'll give Jordi Alba as well a 7 out of 10. Same as Des, did well offensively and defensively, couldn't really, he missed that extra, pizzazz as well. Got forward a lot, so I'll give him credit for that. Linked up with Messi and Pedri and Griezmann very well. His crosses on the night were a bit iffy, some are very good, some are very poor, so overall I'll give him a 7 out of 10. Into the two center midfielders, we'll start with Sergio Busquets. I'm going to give Busquets a 9 out of 10. That's right, I'll give Busquets a 9. Absolute masterclass from him. He was absolutely brilliant on the night. People said, oh, don't start Busquets in this game, although I can see why you would say that. But he was just absolutely brilliant in this game. World class, the touches, the drop of the shoulder, the integration. He of course hit the post. Busquets shooting is basically a shock in general. He's all over the pitch today, Busquets. He stopped all of the counterattacks. His interplay with Messi and Pedri was superb. I felt like I was watching prime Busquets in this game. He was absolutely brilliant. Without a shadow of a doubt, a 9 out of 10 in this game. Into the other midfielder was Pedri. I'll give Pedri a 7, maybe 7.5 out of 10. Thought he did well in the game. He started off very, very poorly, was getting bullied in that midfield, then got into the game, connected very well with Messi and Griezmann and Busquets, had this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful play in the second half when he was surrounded by 3 PSG players and got out of it. Thought that was superb, but again, he lacked the shooting. There was one chance in the game where he was in front of the net, all he had to do was shoot, and he passed it backwards. This is one thing that Pedri definitely needs to work on. When you have the opportunity to shoot, you shoot it. Especially when we need 3 goals, you have to shoot. This is not, Huesca at home next week where you can, take your time with it. We need goals, you need to shoot. That's the one thing I don't like about Pedri's game. He'd be in the front of the net and he'd rather pass it than shoot it. But overall, his aspect of the game today was great. I'll give him a 7.5 out of 10. Into the front three, we're starting with Usman Dembele. I'll give Dembele a 5.8 out of 10. I thought he did well. His pacing behind was brilliant. Connection with Messi and Griezmann was good. But he missed 3 clear-cut chances today, and that's unacceptable. If you miss that chance once, okay. Second time, okay. But he had the same chance 3 times and fluffed it all 3 times. He didn't even challenge Keylor Navas for any of those 3. It came right to him, one to him, and then one he skied. So overall, in that aspect, Dembele needs to work on his shooting. At least Dembele shoots. Pedri doesn't shoot, but Dembele definitely needs to work on his shooting. If Dembele could be the best player in the world if he had a top finishing. This is why Mbappe is one of the best young players. So he has speed, he has tenacity, his dribbling is brilliant, and he can finish. Dembele cannot finish. If he can finish, he'd be one of the best players in the world, but today wasn't the case. I'll probably give maybe a 6 out of 10. And the left wing was Antoine Griezmann. I'll give Griezmann a 7 out of 10. I thought he did well. First half, again, similar to Pedri, started off very slowly. His connection between Busquets and Messi was very, very good. Of course, earned that penalty. Again, same with Pedri. He had a lot of opportunities to shoot and didn't shoot as well. But I think his overall play of the game was very, very good, so I'll give him a 7 out of 10. And finally, up front, Lionel Messi. I'll give Messi tonight a 9 out of 10. Was absolutely brilliant. The only thing he did wrong today was miss that penalty, but then again, it was a world-class save from Keylor Navas. That long shot was absolutely brilliant. He created chances, created opportunities, he did everything he could on the night. He was scintillating again. Will this be his last game for Barcelona in the Champions League? Pray to God it's not, because I don't think it is, but I'm praying to God it's not, because we need to see him we had to see him again in the Champions League, because now Barcelona are starting to play well. Hopefully we can make the good signings. Juan Laporta is back. But overall, in the game for Messi, definitely 9 out of 10 for me. Into the substitutions now. I believe the subs were Firpo, Trincao, and the triple sub of Braithwaite, Pjanic, and Elias Mariba. I'm not going to rate those 3 because they came on last 10 minutes. I'll give them all 6 out of 10. Same with Trincao, came on with 20 minutes. But Firpo, I'm going to give him a rating, and I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. I thought Firpo was brilliant. I thought he was an unsung hero. Did not get dribbled past it once. I believe he had Mbappe on toast. He dealt with him. I think he definitely should be starting that game against Huesca on Monday. He did very well in this game. It's going to be an unsung hero for sure, and I'm definitely giving Firpo an 8 out of 10 in this match. And finally, let's rate the manager, Ronald Koeman. I'm going to give Koeman an 8 out of 10. Now, I give him an 8 out of 10. The only reason why I deduct him 2 points, of course, we didn't make the comeback, but you can't really push too much blame for him. And the second thing is his substitutions. I think the sub that he made were very, very good, but they should have came on earlier. Why are you leaving them to the last minute every single time? If he brought on that triple substitution 10 minutes earlier, would have made a big difference. That's really the only thing I can criticize him for, but I think the starting lineup was superb. The way we played was brilliant. 3 at the back was a right move. We attacked. At the end of the day, he said in his press conference yesterday that Barcelona have to have a perfect game to win this match and make the comeback. We almost did, but in the end, like he always says, Barcelona always create chances, but we just don't finish them. So I'm not giving any blame to Koeman in this match whatsoever. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. So that was my match review for PSG versus Barcelona. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Let me know your thoughts down below. I want to know your thoughts on the performance and your player ratings as well, and also throw in Koeman's rating as well. And make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Unfortunately, Barcelona's Champions League campaign comes to an end, but in the end, the first leg just absolutely cost us, and the second leg we played very, very well. Hopefully that we can push on for the Champions League. Hopefully now we can push on for La Liga and the Copa del Rey. I believe in this team now to make a strong push in La Liga and hopefully win the Copa del Rey. So I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Take care and Forza Barca.